Tawisa Tongsai, who is, as we speak of strikers there, we saw a couple of them from the Thai women's team, and there we see a couple of the Japanese players. We've had 8 men's teams, 6 women's teams at this ISTAF Super Series. At the moment we have 1 striker for blocking, and then the number 21 there, Suryon Kunpimon. Sorry, he's there for blocking. Tawisak Tongsai is there for the strikes. Malaysia lost 4 points in a row. Who's your money on at the moment, Daniel?
I truly don't know. This is so unorthodox from Thailand. You can see coach there talking to Sirawat. He is currently the anchor, the rock. He is the man who has got to do everything he can. He's got to serve, he's got to save, he has to set, because the other 2 players are killers. Well, then again, maybe we should change Suryon's title to blocker, because he is amazing at the net.
We have a killer, we have a blocker, and we have a serve setter. 10-14, 3 to come from Shahir Rosdi, who's been a little bit wayward this set. Tape serve, save and set from Siriwa. Kept alive over the net. And it goes long. Well, it was a point and a half, if not 2 points. You almost want to give a point to each team after an exchange of that caliber.
Well, I thought I actually saw a handball on the Malaysian side of the net.
Shh, don't mention that. You'll never get out of the MITC alive. Let's have a look.
But maybe it wasn't to be. Wasn't sure just then. But either way, Tawisak sets the ball, and Suryon rushed. It was such a low spike. It wasn't to be going in. It appears Sirawat may have seen something too.
Handball, he said. And then, terribly sorry, I was just asking. So, big points, and obviously a lot of boos here for, Kunpimon is down. Has he blown a sand chute?
Just be taking a little bit of time on the sideline, will Suryon. It's hard to argue. And he'll have another look at that point. Too hard to tell just there.
The thing is, it was Sunpimon, who is a striker by trade, but he's here to be a blocker. But the save and the set came from Tawisak, so he wasn't going to be able to block it, to spike it. Surya Kunpimon is down, presumably not out. The Malaysian crowd saying, get him off, bring back Panpong Petluwe. Well, are we going to see Panpong Petluwe again in this match if it goes to a 3rd set? It's unlikely, isn't it?
I'm not sure. He's not down courtside, so he is off somewhere doing something. He's not sitting on the Thai bench. But for now, it's just this trio. 2 killers, all spikers, and 1 Tekong.
Imagine if Panupong's been sent to the showers early and then one of the 2 strikers gets injured. All of a sudden, we will see the replacement Tekong coming back on, Kritsanapong, and having to play at the net. 14-11 becomes 14-12 with a biggie straight down Broadway, 70 kph.
And that was just a little bit too far for Sirawat Saka to pick up. An amazing 70km/h serve. And Sirawat reaches with his toes, but he's used to having a feeder on his left. A feeder that would step in and pick that ball up. But not to be this time, because Suryon Kunpimon, skilled as he is at the net, he is no feeder.
Hence trying to put Siriwasaka under pressure right from the off. He was going for Siriwasaka, he ends up finding the net. That's his 4th fault this set. 4 faults in this set, and there's only a 3-point difference.
Just listening to Suryon make so much noise every time Thailand scores a point. I'm not sure he's going to have much of a voice left towards the end of this set.
Malaysia about to receive a set of 3. They want to be giving it 1, 2, 3 on each one of them. Save and set. Khairul Zaman. The header from Siriwasaka into the net, and Zaman is on the board.
It's so good to see Farhan Adam running so far out, setting such a beautiful ball. And while it's so unfortunate that Shazrin Kamar is not on the Malay team at the moment due to his injury and his time in hospital. Farhan Adam, what a player. The 13, the number 13, there he is, the captain. Such a strong asset for Malaysia.
Save, set. Oh, it goes long, but the point goes to Malaysia. Was there a touch at the net? Daniel, what did you pick up there?
It must have come off the block. We'll have another look here. Or it was the touch of the net. The spike was clean out, but the net is waving on the way down.
He touches the tape on the way down, which is such a shame. They swapped roles there, and there with his butt, with his gluteus maximus, touches it on the way down, and the eagle-eyed assistant referee picked that up. Satu Dua in terms of 1 and 2 points. Can they make it Tiga? Oh no, they can't. Siriwasaka, what a big player.
And Sirawat, he's been serving very well since he came on. 19 from 21. And how about that? That is the same kind of treatment that Thailand is receiving from the tall man Shahid. It's so short in the court. And even though Khairul Zaman, he gets so low, it's not low enough.
Well, there's only been one ace and there have been 4 faults from Shai Rosdi in this set thus far. This is a huge set of 3 coming up. Again, he targets Siriwasaka, who saves and sets. Oh, the block from Khairul Zaman. He is not in there for his blocking, he's in there for his spiking, but he can block as well.
This is incredible. The first time we've seen a strong block, and that is a textbook perfect block by Khairul. He's there, he's so high, he dips the ball down into the court. It's never going to go back out. Tawisak celebrates too early. He thought it was clean, but Khairul Zaman, what a player.
Big point. That was a big point. 2 more big points coming. They're just 6 points from victory, but only 5 points from dropping the set. Again, targeting Siriwasaka. Tawisak Tongsai puts it into the corner. And Suryon Kumpimon lets them know about it.
Oh, I'm going to need a little bit of a breather here, but this match is not going to let me. This is just incredible, high-stakes Sepaktakraw. And I can't believe this makeshift team of Thais is able to stem the tide of incredible skill that we're seeing from this Malaysian trio.
They may be makeshift, but it's 3 incredibly good players. Tawisak, Siriwat and Suryon. 17-15. Changes it, that's it. Change it up. 67 kilometers per hour. But they were expecting it to go to Siriwat, and he took Tawisak by surprise.
And this is where Shahir is truly amazing player. He moves the ball around the court. It's not like any particular shot of his is stronger or weaker than the other, because they're all strong. That one, not quite as fast. A measly 67 kilometers per hour compared to his trusty 74, but it's the angles he has to work with, and it's such a good service.
I'm surprised he hasn't served at Suryon Kumpimon yet, but maybe that will come in the next set of 3. But first, a set of 3 from Siriwasaka. Malaysia have an opportunity here, but what can arguably the best Tekong in the game do? He can fire one long. Oh boy, what a time for a fault from Siriwasaka. Only his 3rd since he came on.
And that is a good call. That is a fast serve, 72 kilometers per hour from this man, but just long.
Malaysia 4 points from victory. Their first ever victory over Thailand in ISTAF competition. And it would be straight sets into the bargain. Siriwasaka. Satu. Dua. Tiga! Khairul is Zaman.
Absolutely amazing play from Malaysia. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. This is incredible. The crowd is loving it. Thailand do not know what's happening, but Khairul Zaman so high, completely over the block of Suryan Kumpimon. And that is where this is being won, at the net, over the top, spikes it deep into the court. Amazing player. 3 points away from a completely amazing, unique victory is Malaysia.
He's got a different bandana on as well. He's got a Malaysian bandana on. He's going to be waving that flag in 3 points time, maybe. He saves it, Khairul Zaman. And at the net, Khairul Zaman once again. They are 2 points away from the win. That was a threefer on the Siriwasaka service.
I truly do not know what to say, because this tackle is just amazing. Sirawat is in the way. His left arm catches the ball. If he'd left it, it probably would have still been in, but just not quick enough, not having practiced playing like this. The Thai team completely currently out of their depth, and that is not something I thought I'd ever say.
It worked for a while. It got them to 14-10, but now they're being found out with their positioning. They have lost 9 of the last 12 points. 1 more to come. It's been all Malaysia since that inspired substitution. Khairul Zaman and that timeout. Can he make it 3 for 3? Shahir Rosdi targets Tawisa Tongsai. And it would have been asking too much. It would have been a miracle. So, 19-18. Let us not forget that they had a match point in Myanmar. We haven't got a match point yet, but now 3 services. No, 19 plus 18. We've swapped over now. So another 2 services to come from the big fella. What he would give now for a tape service. What he would give now for 2 tape services. 19-18. No timeouts left. Kept alive, Siriwasaka, cool, calm and collected. And the block doesn't quite get there, it just sneaks through. 19 all.
Absolutely struggling for words here, but Sirawat, you're not going to see it just here. He read that serve. He took the step to the left just before, or just as Shahir was taking the serve. So Thailand, they're really throwing everything and anything they can at just to stay in this set, get through this set, and Thailand, they can reset. But Malaysia, so strong.
19 all. If we get to 20 all, it'll be juice. We have to be 2 points clear. If we get to 24 all, then it's a golden point. 1 more service to come from Shahir Rosdi. Such a big point. Fires it down, Siriwasaka a little bit off balance, but Tawisa Tongsai. Oh, the block from Khairul Zaman sets up match point. Thailand down. Not quite out, but they're down.
I don't believe it, and neither does Siriwasaka. He's down on the ground. This is completely unheard of. Never before has this been such a strong Malaysian team in the last 10 odd years of Sepaktakraw in ISTAF Super Series competition. Khairul Zaman at the net, block after block. He gets so much height. Tawisa Tongsai, not good enough for this man, and the fans here taking to their feet for this last, perhaps last point.
Match point it is. The services are going to swap over. Siriwasaka needs to keep his team in the game. If he does win this point, he will have 1 more, then we'll alternate after that. If he doesn't win this point, then the Malacca International Trade Centre is going to explode. Malaysia, for only the 2nd time in ISTAF history, have a match point. Again, it's against Thailand. 1 set to love, 2019, Siriwasaka. Best of order in the crowd, please. It's gone long, and Malaysia have won! 21-19. All 3 players bow on the floor. They have defeated Thailand. The crowd goes absolutely wild. Daniel, before my voice explodes.
I am truly speechless. The display of skill here today from The 4 Malaysian players we saw just completely outclassed Thailand here today. So unlucky was the Thai team that their feeder, Panapong Petloe, unable to get his head into this game, but Malaysia seizes the opportunity. They don't need any other invitation, and they played incredible Sepaktakraw here this afternoon.
21-7, 21-19 in 50 minutes of the best Sepaktakraw you are likely to ever see. This was being on live stream on sepaktakraw.org. It's going to be there for posterity. Go back and watch it again and again and again. If the broadcaster you were watching it on repeats it, watch it again. Record it. Get it on your hard drive. This is the first time that Malaysia has beaten Thailand in ISTAF competition, and they did it in straight sets.
I truly cannot believe it. And let's not forget that Shahir Rosdi, the man who made this happen, 11 service winners, 3 service aces, 83% service consistency. He's 18 years of age.
These 5 guys here and the 2 coaches, of course, they're going to be named Datuk, they're going to be named Enshik, they're going to be given the freedom of Malacca, dancing around on court, bathed in the Malaysian flags. There, the 3 Thai players who ended up, as you said, Daniel, a makeshift lineup, and they almost did it. They led 14-10 in that second set. But Malaysia were not going to back down. Khairul Zaman at the net. Farhan Adam will no doubt be dedicating this victory to the man he replaced, Shazreen Kamar. Shahir Rosdi, Hanafi Abdullah, who started this match. Let us not forget Ahmad Aizat, the replacement Tekong, who played well in the group stages as well. I'm going to catch my breath. I want you to tell me exactly why Malaysia won this match.
Exactly why. It's going to be a hard ask, but there's no small thanks in part to the amazing crowd here at Malacca International Trade Center. They spurred on their team. It was amazing to see, but it really was just pure class from every Malaysian player. And then Khairul Zaman came on, and he did so well. And Thailand, their feeder Panapong Petloe with ISTAF Super Series experience, only 22 years of age though, hasn't played in a venue like this, hasn't played with the crowd bearing down against him, and he had to come off. And Thailand, they were valiant, but that's how it was finally won. It's just, I truly am speechless, but what I am excited for is this heralds a new era for international Sepaktakraw. This means the next ISTAF Super Series will be incredible. This one has sort of set the bar because Malaysia, gold medal winners, the first time in history here in ISTAF Super Series, and this is how they did it, Drew.
Service winners, 11 of them from Shahir Rosdi. He made a few faults in the second half, but that last set of 3, absolutely amazing. Siriwasaka almost managed him punch for punch, but look at that, the spike winners. Overall, Tawisa Tongsai 18 for 21, Hanafi Abdullah 18 from 20, Khairul Zaman came on at the death, 5 of 6 winners. Absolutely amazing scenes here. We are going to go for a short break while we have a quick drink and repair our voices, and after that there will be a victory ceremony that everyone in this crowd is going to enjoy. Make sure you don't go away and enjoy it as well.